So I'm going to start off here with my internal external communication for Dodge City Middle School presentation. So just a little overview over the definitions for internal publics and external publics. Internal publics are the people who are working within an organization. Internal communication refers to the communication among the participants within an organization. So thinking about the school and thinking about the people who work inside of the school and how they communicate. External publics are people working outside an organization. External communication is a communication that occurs between the organization and individuals who are not a part of the organization. So thinking about the stakeholders that are helping our school run but are not necessarily working inside of the school. So this is the chart that I decided to create here. So on the left, I have the internal publics, and then on the right, I have the external publics. So I decided to I don't think it's an actual hierarchy that I put this in, but it kind of looks like it in a way. I don't know. It kind of made sense in my head here. But our building administrators are kind of at the top, and they are talking to teachers, counselors, and classified staff. And then teachers, counselors, classified staff talk to each other, and then we're also all trickling down to students. I did also make sure to put in double-ended arrows because we really should be having two-way communication between all of us, all of these different components. Administrators and teachers should be talking to one another, administrators and counselors, and then administrators, classified staff, and so on and so forth there. For external publics, I decided to add Compass Behavioral Health, which is our behavioral health facility, law enforcement, school board, and community partnerships. So Compass Behavioral Health ultimately talks to building administrators. They have to sign a waiver, or students have to sign a waiver if they are affiliated with Compass Behavioral Health so that we can get access to their records. I should have put in here counselors as well because they speak directly to counselors also, and that's how we get information from them also. Law enforcement talks to our school resource officers, and then those school resource officers relay information to our building administrators, making plans for school improvement or how to keep us safe in any way, shape, or form. School board directly talks to the community, parents, taxpayers, and then parents in turn talk to building administrators. They also talk to teachers and counselors. So parents are kind of all encompassing here. And then community partnerships, they talk to building administrators, but they also talk to teachers, counselors, and so on there. So we're all kind of connected, and I feel like in most of these I have double-ended arrows because I do feel like we have to have two-way communication in all of these types of publics. Okay, so next I have the forms of communication that we normally use. So internal publics are administrators. They use talking points, which is that district-wide app that we use to get out information to all stakeholders, or to parents really, or anyone that has a student or a child in the district. They use email. They have daily bulletins that they send out, text messages, and in-person meetings. So we have a meeting at least one time a week with our building principals. It's called Kid Day, where we talk about kids or any concerns that we have going on. Our principals try to come to our daily team meetings, but for sure they come to our Kid Day. Teachers also use talking points whenever we want to talk to parents. We email one another. We can also email parents. We all are every team in our school is a part of a group chat because we have to make sure, or that was our protocol from our safety team, that we needed to make sure we had a group chat so just in case anything happened, we could all communicate with one another. And then in-person meetings, like I just spoke about, we have those every single day, whether it's a professional learning community or professional development or our kid days. Counselors also have access to talking points. They also email us. They are part of a monthly newsletter where they give us information about what they're doing in the counseling department. It's called the Counseling Corner. They talk about kind of what they're doing because they do go into different classrooms and talk about different counseling topics. And then they also go to our meetings as well. Classified staff does have access to email, and they are required to go to one in-person meeting a month. So they go to one of our teams once a month. External publics. So law enforcement primarily speaks to the school resource officer, but they also email us whenever they need to. And then in-person meetings or trainings. So we get trained on certain things, it seems once a year. School board has board meetings. There's minutes on these meetings, so that's just public information for everyone. They do send out emails occasionally, and then we have that yearly convocation where they kind of talk about the vision that they have for that year. Community partnerships primarily communicate through email and then in-person meetings. So when we need something from our community, we email about it, or we have we actually go talk to those businesses. And then Compass Behavioral Health, they mainly talk to the counselors, and that's how they relay information to us. Okay, so some of these outreach methods for the internal public. So I broke this down: administration, teachers, counselors, and classified staff. So I would say that all four, mostly all of these different entities are taking care of current and future success and well-being of all students and adults. They're almost all engaging diverse community members and school personnel to strengthen student learning. So I would say the only one that isn't is the classified staff, because that's not really a part of their job description. They are engaging students, but they're not really on the front line of engaging families. So that's why I didn't put that one in there. I believe that administration, teachers, counselors, and classified staff are all trying to support our school improvement and all have a part in the school improvement plan. We're also all advocating for the needs of the school and the community, because we are all trying to do our best to get all of our students to be successful. Next, I have the external public, so law enforcement, school board, community partnerships, and Compass Behavioral Health. So the school board is the one across the line that, fits all of those. They are working on the current and future success and well-being of all the students, engaging families, supporting school improvement, and advocating for the needs of the school and community. I would say law enforcement is not so much involved in engaging families, but more or so making sure that they're supporting our families. Community partnerships are probably the ones that are lacking the most. They are supporting our school improvement because they're paying taxes, but they are not necessarily directly involved with all the other three there. And then Compass Behavioral Health, I would say, is not necessary or can do more to support school improvement. I don't think that I see our Compass Behavioral Health program on the front lines of actually supporting the school. The way that they support the schools by supporting the students. So that is why I didn't put that one on there. And these are the resources that I used. Thank you so much.